Hello, it's Miss Julie from Miss Julie's Virtual Preschool and Crafts, and I am here to do a craft with you today. But before we get started, you know what to do. Hit that button below to subscribe to my channel, and you can see all the videos that I've created just for you. Now, the craft we're going to do today has to do with the special day on the calendar. Today is May 7th. So one of the special days that's on the calendar for today is National Space Day. Ooh, that's exciting. What do you know about space, outer space? Do you like the planets? Do you like the stars? Do you like to learn about where the astronauts study and train to go into outer space? There's so much you can learn about with space. So you can go on Google later or on YouTube, and you can find videos about the planets and other items you may find in space, and then you will learn something more or new that you haven't learned before. So today we're going to make a craft about the moon. Now the moon is way out there in outer space, and I just thought it would be a simple craft to do. And I'm going to show you the supplies you need to make a craft with the moon. Okay, so we're going to use a piece of black paper. This will be our background. Then we're going to need a piece of white paper. We're going to need a piece of tin foil. And then you're going to need some paints. I chose gray, and I chose like a silver. They actually almost look the same, so I'm going to use a little bit of each. Now, you will also need your scissors to cut out your moon shape. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put our black paper to the side. We're going to take our white paper, and then we're going to draw a circle on it. So if you have a marker or a pencil would work too. So you take your marker, and we're going to draw a circle on our paper. That would be like the moon. There we go. Okay. Now, this is what we're going to paint with. We're not going to use a paintbrush today. We're going to take this, and we're going to use this to make a fun pattern on our moon, because we know that the moon is made up of different items, different surfaces, rocks, all kinds of stuff. Now, we've never been to the moon, but the astronauts have visited, and they have taken pictures for us. So we're going to do the texture of the moon. I'm going to use our foil to just do something a little different. So I'm going to show you how I do this. I just put a little on my paper. You can do it this way too. We're just going to do like this, polka dots. We take our little foil. This is going to be our little brush today. And we're just dabbing around because it creates a texture. It creates a texture on our circle shape, which is the moon. And I'm going to try my other color paint too. You could probably also use black if you want. Black or a brown. Let me take a little bit out and put it on my paper. I think this is just going to look like the same gray I have, but I thought I would try it. It might add a little shine, which you guys could do that too when you're done with yours. You could put a little glitter on yours. That would make it extra fancy. I'm just going to dab my foil around. Oh yeah, it has a little different color I chose. So that's fun. All right. So once you're done using your foil, you want to take your scissors, and you're going to make sure an adult knows you're using your scissors. So concentrate when you cut with your scissors. You follow the line. And we decided to do the moon as a full moon, the full round shape today. But we all know that the moon goes through different phases. So sometimes it's a full moon, sometimes it's a half moon, sometimes it's a crescent moon. So if you want to choose a different shape for moon, you can do that too. Sometimes we can't even see the moon because it's covered by the clouds. So the next step would be to take your black paper. This is your sky, your outer space sky. This is the and then we're gonna put this moon on our paper. So you will need some sort of tape or glue. I happen to have my glue stick, and you can glue it onto your paper. Now make sure your fingers will get paint on them because we just painted, but it's okay. It's always fun to get a little messy when you do an art project, right? Yeah, you could just wash your hands off. So I'm going to place my moon in the middle of my paper, and I'm going to actually use my glue stick to push it down so I get less paint on my fingers. And then what I thought would be an extra special is you can use your paint again, or you can get a crayon or pencil. You can use a gray or silver, and you can make, or even white. But I've got like a gray here. You can make some stars in the atmosphere. So if I can find a white, I'll do white too. So I'm gonna so there's how mine looks so far, and then I'm gonna put some stars out there in the atmosphere. So I'm just gonna put some little dots. Now we know that the stars are not star shaped. They're like balls of gas. Stars are balls of gas in the atmosphere. So they're not the star shape. But we don't know. We see little flecks of light in the sky. So you can make up any shape you want. Mine aren't showing up so well. So I think I will use a little bit of paint. I'll do some little fingerprint dots to put on my paper. There we go. See, I'm just going to use the tip of my finger and put some little fingerprint dots. You can pretend these fingerprints are the stars in the atmosphere. All right. I like how mine looks. So, if you want to learn more about the about space, the planets, the sun, the stars, I suggest you go watch another video and you'll learn some fun facts, and then maybe you can share them with a friend. Oh, friends, thank you for joining me today, and come back next time to Miss Julie's Virtual Preschool and Crafts. See you again.